back to the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment below, as in this episode, we've got the Detroit Tigers sitting at 81-54 going out to Fenway Park to take on the best team in the American League in the Boston Red Sox. And we are facing off against left-handed starting pitcher, the veteran Robbie Ray. He is 6-14 on the year, an ERA right around 5, so a rough 2022 campaign for the veteran lefty, and he's going to look to get things going, starting things off against Niko Goodrum. 2-2 pitch is a slider that left over the plate, but Goodrum swings through it, and that's a strikeout to start the ball game. Then it's Brandon Dixon. Ground ball back up the middle. It's going to be handled for the second out. Now we'll get a look at the Tigers lineup in this one. It was Goodrum leading things off. He's playing shortstop today. Dixon just called up for September call-ups, playing second base. Kohler at DH, Santana at right, Noisy at third, Walker in left, Marwin Gonzalez playing first, Jake Rogers catching, and Les Dalevsky playing center field. Now with two away, it's Bert Kohler. He rips one into right, but it's right at Alex Verdugo for the final out of the innings. Now to the bottom half, and on the hill for the Tigers is Matthew Boyd. He's 15-6 on the year, so he is kind of slipping out of Cy Young contention at this point in the season. However, he's still pitching well for the Tigers this year with a 3.1 ERA, a 1.22 whip, and if he puts a good stretch together to finish off the season, could still get up around 18 or 19 wins. So in any case, he starts off the ballgame with a 3-pitch strikeout of Starling Marte. Then it's Wilmer Flores, soft grounder to first. Gonzalez steps on the bag. Now we'll look at the Red Sox lineup in this one, as it was Marte leading off, Flores hitting .323 batting second. Look at the batting averages down this lineup with Bogarts at short, Martinez in left, Devers at third, Chavis DHing, and then Alex Verdugo in right, Vasquez catching, and first baseman is Jared Young. Next batter, Xander Bogaerts. He's going up the middle, so this is the teeth of this order that is just really tough to get through, especially for a left-handed pitcher. Next batter is J.D. Martinez. 3-2 pitch is off the plate away. That makes it first and second, and it's Devers. Hits one well, that's into center field, but going to be caught by Dalevsky to end the threat. So after one, we are scoreless here at Fenway. On to the second, Domingo Santana starts things off with a walk on a 3-2 pitch, a curve way off the plate. Then it's Sheldon Noisy, hard ground ball, but right at Young at first, over to Bogarts, and it's a 3-6-3 double play for the Red Sox. Now on to the bottom of the second. It's Christian Vasquez with two away. Hits a hard ground ball, but Dixon going to handle that, and it's a scoreless bottom half of the second as well. Now on to the third. First batter, Marwin Gonzalez. A 3-2 pitch is up out of the zone, but he chases it, and that's the third strikeout for Robbie Ray. Next batter is Jake Rogers. He's going to go down on a slider that was left over the plate. So 4 strikeouts for Robbie Ray through 3 innings. Now on to the bottom of the third. It's Wilmer Flores with 2 down. Slider down in on him. Jams him. Ground ball to Goodrum. Over to first, and that's it for the Red Sox, and we're scoreless through 3. Starting things off in the fourth is Niko Goodrum. He's going up the middle, so the leadoff man is on here to start the fourth, and the first hit of the ball game for the Tigers. There he goes. He's into second with a stolen base now. Now with one away, it's Bert Kohler. He rips one into center field. Goodrum going to come around third, and he's going to try and score, and the throw is not going to be in time, so the Tigers are out in front in this one on the RBI single from D'Artagnan. Then it's Domingo Santana past the diving try from Devers, so now it's first and second. Still just one out in the inning. Then it's Sheldon Noisy. He hits one back up the middle. That's going to get past Bogarts and into center field. Kohler going to come around to score, so now it is going to be 2-0 Tigers. First and second, still just one out in the inning, and now it's Lawrence Walker. He gets a pitch to hit, but hits a hard ground ball right at the second baseman, and it's a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning, but the Tigers do get out in front, scoring 2 in the inning. Now on to the bottom of the fourth. One away, it's J.D. Martinez down on strikes with a nice back foot slider from Boyd. Just his second strikeout, and there you get a look at the wins leaders in the American League, as Chris Sale has got 4 more than the next closest, and he leads the way in the Cy Young projections for the time being. Next batter hits a ground ball to second, and it's another scoreless inning, and Boyd has pitched 4 scoreless here at Fenway. Now on to the fifth. Marwin Gonzalez takes one through the right side, and it's a leadoff single for the Tigers in the top of the fifth. Then it's Jake Rogers. On a 3-2 pitch, they put Gonzalez in motion. Rogers checks his swing, but Gonzalez able to steal second, so it is a strikeout on the play as the called third strike went down, but Gonzalez with his first stolen base in a long time. And then the next batter is Les Delevsky, and he lips one to deep left and out over the Green Monster for a 2-run shot, his 13th of the year, and that makes it 4-0 Tigers in this one. The rookie having a heck of a campaign for the Tigers. The average is sitting around 270 where it has been most of the season. He's stealing a ton of bases and doing it with some pop as well. Now, Goodrum's going to draw a walk with one away, and that's going to do it for Robbie Ray as he goes just 4+ innings, or 4 1/3, I suppose, and they're going to turn it over to Johnny Cueto, the veteran righty. 29 appearances this year, 152 1/3 innings of work. He's 11-6 with an ERA just north of 3, so he's having a pretty good year. And they are going to put Goodrum in motion here on an 0-2 pitch, but Kohler hits it right at the second baseman, and that's going to do it for the Tigers in the 5th, but not before Les Delevsky gets a 2-run shot to give the Tigers a 4-run lead heading to the bottom of the 5th, and Boyd still in control. As you see, he gets a strikeout there to end the inning. And we head to the 6th. It's 4-0. First batter in the 6th is Domingo Santana. He gets a hanging slider from Cueto, and somebody out there on Lansdowne Street just got a martini knocked out of their hands as that ball is way out of here. 34th of the year for Santana, 406 feet on that one, and now it is 5-0 Tigers here at Fenway. So they are pouring it on, looking to extend this lead. The next batter is Sheldon Noisy. He gets a hanging slider from Cueto, hits it deep to center. It's a long run for Marte, but this is going to come up just shy as he's going to catch it on the track for the first out of the inning. And now with 2 away, it's Marwin Gonzalez. He checks his swing, did not go, so it's a base runner now on the walk with 2 out. And that brings up Jake Rogers. First pitch, he's swinging, hits a line drive right at Devers. That's going to end the inning, but the Tigers add another. It's 5-0 here as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Boyd still out there for the Tigers, and now with 2 away, it's Wilmer Flores. He hits one into left center field. That's going to go all the way to the gap into the wall, and it's going to be a double for Flores, and now Bogart's due up with 2 down. So a chance for the Red Sox if they can get a base hit here. It's going to be a walk for Bogarts, and that's going to bring J.D. Martinez to the plate now. And it's a 2-1 pitch left over the plate. He's going to lift a fly ball to deep left center. It's going to go off the top of the monster. It's a double for Martinez. 2 runs are going to score, so now it is 5-2. 2 away, runner in scoring position, and the Red Sox aren't done yet as Rafael Devers coming to the plate. It's an 0-2 pitch. Boyd makes a mistake, leaves it over the plate, and Delevsky kind of has to play it on a tweener hop there. Can't get much on the throw. Martinez scores, and it's now 5-3 as the lead is cut down to just 2. But Boyd is going to get out of the inning as he's going to get a strikeout there on the circle change. But the Red Sox with a big inning there, they make it 5-3 as we head to the 7th. 1 away for Nico Goodrum. He gets a 2-0 pitch that he likes, rips it into right field, and it's going to get down in front of Verdugo for a base hit. And he's got some speed. But with 2 away, it's Bert Kohler. He's going to hit one into right field. That ball is hit well, but Verdugo going to get to it. And that's going to do it for the Tigers in the 7th. We head to the stretch. The Red Sox trailing by 2, bottom of the order due up. Matthew Boyd still out there. It's Alex Verdugo starting things off. He's down on strikes, and Boyd is fired up. That is his 5th strikeout of the ball game. And then it's Christian Vasquez. He's tied up on a slider down and in. That's now 6 Ks for Boyd. We go to the 8th. It's Johnny Cueto still out there. He's going to get Domingo Santana swinging at a changeup off the plate away. 2 batters later, it's Michael Brantley going up the middle for a 2-out single. And then it's Marwin Gonzalez. He's down on strikes. A nice slider there from Cueto as we are now heading to the bottom of the 8th. Matthew Boyd still out there. First batter is Starling Marte. He hits a ground ball to second. That's the first out of the inning, and that is now going to do it for Matthew Boyd as they're going to turn it over to the bullpen. He went 7 1/3, pitched well except for that 1 inning where he struggled and gave up 3 runs, and he's going to turn it over to Joe Jimenez, who has not been very good for the Tigers of late, really has struggled kind of all season. And the first batter he faces is going to go through the hole on the right side, so it's a 1-out single. And now Xander Bogart's coming up. 2-2 pitch to him is popped up in foul territory and handled by Noisy down there at third for the second out. Then it's J.D. Martinez, ground ball to first. Gonzalez has it, steps on the bag, and they escape some danger there as we now go to the ninth with a 2-run lead for the Tigers. Nico Goodrum starts things off actually with 2 away in the inning, hits one deep to center field. It's a long run for Marte, but he makes the catch out there in deep center field. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. The Tigers with a 2-run lead, and they are going to turn to closer Jordan Hicks out of the bullpen. He's 41 of 47 in save opportunities this year with a 2.29 ERA. First batter he faces. First pitch is Rafael Devers hitting a ground ball to short. Goodrum has it, and that's a first out of the inning on a quick 1-pitch out. Then it's Michael Chavis, hits one deep to center field. This ball has a chance, but it is going to go off the monster, and it's going to be a triple for Chavis with 1 away, and now the tying run is going to be at the plate in the form of Alex Verdugo. Look at this at bat. Ball, strike, foul, foul, ball. So 2-2, foul ball, foul ball, foul ball, foul ball, foul ball, another foul ball, another foul ball. And then finally on the 13th pitch of the at-bat, he is down on strikes, but a heck of an at-bat from Verdugo there. And then Hicks is going to get Vasquez to strike out on just 3 pitches, and that is going to end the ball game as the Tigers take this one 5-3 here in Boston. Matthew Boyd with his 16th victory of the year. Just had the 1 inning where he gave up the 3 runs, but he went 7 1/3, 4 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 6. Les Dalevsky gets player of the game honors with the 2-run shot that he hit. And then Robbie Ray really struggled, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 2 walks, struck out 5, but 4 earned, and he is saddled with the loss. Jordan Hicks gets the save, giving up 1 hit and striking out 2 in the 9th inning. And we'll take a look at the box score here as the Tigers put together a total of 9 hits in this one. They drew 3 walks and struck out 7 times in the ball game. They got home runs from Domingo Santana and Les Dalevsky. That was the 34th of the year for Santana. Gonzalez with his first stolen base of the year. And then a good job out of the bullpen as Jimenez gets a hold and Hicks gets the save. They gave up just 6 hits and 2 walks to a potent Red Sox offense in this one while striking out 8. And they get the victory here as we are now going to actually take a look at some minor league standings as the regular season is over for AAA and AA. So just a quick look here. Richard Kaiser, 264, 17 homers. Pretty good year for him. Lewis was 274, 13 homers. Snavely pitched pretty well. Carvajal actually ended up doing okay, but like to see him do better. Castro, pretty much what he did last year in the majors. William Blake never really got it going, but 10 wins, 4.14 ERA from him. Grayson Griner actually swung the bat well, but he's getting up there in age and just no expectations from him. Dahlbeck was just a fill-in player that we signed in the offseason. Lugo didn't do very well. Amos Batts, 274, 7 home runs. He's a young guy. Adrian Pinto pitched pretty well. I want to see his potential get up to a B, because if it does, he could turn out to be a really good pitcher for us. Robbie Erlin, a veteran we signed as a maybe option for the bullpen, didn't do too bad, but we never needed him at the major league level. Let's see here. Zach Cornett, young left-handed starting pitcher, did okay for us, and he's coming along as far as his development. Thomas Watson is a guy we should look out for at the major league level. Just 23 years old, a 70 overall B potential. Daz Cameron, decent year. Jason Oliveros was okay. Frank Schwindel spent most of the year at AA. Bo Burrows, let's see here. Kosuke, 253, 10 homers. Who cares? Brian Scales did really well in the amount of action that he got, just 202 at bats. Eric Vera split time between AA and AAA and did both okay at both levels. And then there was Gregory Soto. Avalos never really got it going at AA as well, so that's kind of a concern. But he's still young, and he's going to have time to develop. And, you know, it's unfortunate that he didn't have a good year because he didn't really progress much in terms of his contact ratings. But his discipline came up a fair amount, so keep an eye on him. Thomas Hendricks, a really good year out of the bullpen at AA. He's up to a 75 overall, progressed a bunch, so he's a guy that we might be able to use at the major league level at age 21. Paredes was okay. Russell Choi was pretty good. Marco Corona was okay, 270, 14 homers. Peterson has no power. Gavin Lincoln did pretty well. He's 22 and a 70 overall. And then most of these guys down here at the bottom are realistically guys that don't have much chance to make it to the major league level, but you get a quick look at some numbers there. Sandy Baez pitched pretty well for us again this year, but he's just not progressing, and he's 27 years old. McDermott's a guy that a potential, but just cannot hit, unfortunately. He's pretty good defensively, has decent speed, but just don't have a use for a guy that can't hit. Gregory Pineda hit the ball really well, but he's a deep potential, only 18, so we'll see what happens with him. And then, again, just some guys down here that really not worth a whole lot of time spending in terms of discussion as to what they did for the year. Anyway, let's actually get back out to some action. It's the Tigers going out to play the Twins at Target Field coming up here. But first, a look at the standings, as the Twins are just 2.5 back of the Tigers in the division, and the Indians right there just 3 games back, and they've won 3 in a row. So it's tight near the top in the AL Central. That makes this a really big game with the Twins hosting the Tigers, and a game that if they win, they would be just 1.5 back in the division. So Ron Gardenhire are going to be pulling out all the stops, I would imagine, to try and win this ball game. So in any case, Devin Smeltzer is on the hill. The lefty has pitched pretty well for the Twins this year. A 1.04 whip is extremely good. However, he's just 11-10, a 3.18 ERA, looking for win number 12 here. But the Tigers going to ambush him first pitch of the game. Nico Goodrum rips one into left field, and he's got some speed, so look out right away. But they are going to pick him off here. He's caught going on the first movement, and he is just going to be caught in a rundown here. They are going to get him, so now 1 away, and the leadoff single is kind of spoiled. But then the next batter is Brandon Dixon. He gets a 2-0 fastball right down the middle, hits the ball deep to left center field, and this is going to get out of here. So 4 pitches in, you got a hit, a pickoff, and now the first home run of the year for Dixon, who was just brought up from AAA for September call-ups. That ball traveling 398 feet and puts the Tigers out in front early in this one, 1-0. Next batter, Bert Kohler. He gets a slider hanging over the middle of the plate, hits it deep to left, and D'Artagnan has gone back-to-back. It is now 2-0 Tigers on the 24th of the year for Bert Kohler. He's having an impressive sophomore campaign, hitting up around 300, and he's going to be approaching about the 30 home run mark, so pretty solid year for him. Next batter, Domingo Santana. He gets one to hit, takes it off the right field wall, and he's headed for second, and it's going to be a double now, so 4 straight hits off of Smeltzer to start the ball game on just 9 pitches, and leaving a lot of balls right over the middle of the plate. Next batter, Sheldon Noisy. He gets under this one and lifts one into shallow right center field. Buxton's going to make the catch, and now we can take a look at the Tigers lineup in this one. It was Nico Goodrum leading things off. He's playing short. Dixon at second, Kohler DHing, Santana in right, Noisy playing third, Walker in left, Gonzalez at first, Jake Rogers catching, and Les Delevsky rounding out the order playing center field in this one. Next batter is Lawrence Walker, a hanging slider. He hits it well into right center field, but Buxton going to run it down, and that is going to do it. But the Tigers putting the ball in play with some authority in that inning. 4 hits, they put up 2 runs, and now the Twins get their chance, and it's going to be Jordan Balazovic on the hill. He's 12-13 through 29 starts this year, a 3.93 ERA, and a whip up around 1.4. And starting things off is Byron Buxton. He goes into left field, so the Twins looking to respond. 0-2 pitch then to Polanco is a changeup down. He swings through it. That's the first out. Then it's Luis Arraez. Slider down and in. Ground ball to second. Dixon can't handle it. It's going to go down as an infield single, and now it is first and second with 1 away, and it's Mitch Garver. 0-2 pitch is a slider away. He lifts one into left field. That's going to be caught by Walker. Second out of the inning, and now we'll take a look at the Twins lineup. It's Buxton in center field. Then it was Jorge Polanco playing short, Arraez playing second, Garver catching, Rosario in left, Max Kepler in right, Vogelbach at first, Donaldson in third, and Wilmer Defoe DHing, batting 9th in this one. Next batter is Eddie Rosario. He gets a 2-2 fastball that was away, but he goes with it and just pulverizes this ball into the upper deck. Opposite field, his 25th of the year, a 3-run shot on what looked like a decent pitch from Balazovic. It was up, but it was off the plate away, so unfortunate there as it is now 3-2. The Twins are going to go ahead by 1 and we might have a slugfest on our hands as Eddie Rosario makes it 3-2, just 1 inning in, and both pitchers kind of struggling to get guys out in the early going. On to the second. First batter, Marwin Gonzalez. He rips one into left field. That's over the head of Rosario, and it's going to be a stand-up double. So the Tigers with a chance to respond. Then it's Jake Rogers. He gets one that's down, but over the middle of the plate. Nice play here by Max Kepler as he's going to make a diving catch. So it's 1 away. Gonzalez able to advance. He's over to third now, and that's going to bring up Les Delevsky. 1-2 pitch to him is a fastball up. He lifts it into center field, but it's not going to be deep enough to give Gonzalez a chance to tag. So now 2 down for Nico Goodrum. He hits one deep to center field, but this is going to stay in the park, and Buxton is going to make the grab for the final out of the inning. Now the bottom of the second, 1 away for Josh Donaldson. He's down on strikes on a slider there that was over the middle of the plate, down. Now on the third, it's Bert Kohler. He's going to hit one deep to right field, and it's going to get over the head out there and right of Max Kepler, and it's a double for Kohler to go with his home run earlier in the ball game, so good start to the game for him. Next batter, Domingo Santana, draws a walk. Now it's first and second, 1 away for Nweezy, and he swings through a changeup for the second out of the inning, and that brings up Lawrence Walker. Hits this one up the middle, a diving stop. He keeps it in the infield, and that's going to save a run because now bases loaded with 2 down. 3-1 pitch to Gonzalez. He gets one to hit, but it's going to come up short in right center field as Buxton's going to make the catch there. And the Tigers strand the bases loaded here in the third, and it's the top of the order due up for the Twins. Byron Buxton on a 1-2 pitch takes one into left field, and he is on to start off the inning again. And it's Polanco. There goes Buxton, and he is going to be in ahead of the throw. It was a slide step from Balazovic, but a good jump from Buxton. The throw from Rogers was just high enough that they couldn't get the tag down, and now he's into scoring position. Next batter is going to take one into left field, and here comes the throw to the plate from Walker. It's a good one, and they are going to nail Buxton to get the first out of the inning at home. That is huge. Now a double play in order, and the next batter is Luis Arias, but he's going to draw a walk. Now it's going to be first and second, still just 1 out, and it's Mitch Garver. An 0-1 pitch to him is taken back up the middle. Dixon steps on second and over to first for an inning-ending double play. Now we go to the fourth. It's going to be Jake Rogers starting things off. He gets a pitch right down the middle, hits one in the hole. It's knocked down, but Rogers going to beat it out for an infield single, and the Tigers with a chance to respond here in the fourth inning. And it's Les Delevsky on the next pitch. He's going into the gap, but it's going to be cut off, so it's just a single now, first and second. Later in the inning, 1 away for Dixon. An 0-2 pitch is up out of the zone. He goes up and gets it, and this ball just keeps on going, and it is gone. Second home run of the game for Dixon, his second of the season. A 3-run shot, 352 feet. Rosario took an angle on this that looked like it was going to be a routine fly. Then he just turned and started running for the wall, leapt, but could not make the catch as that ball just carried on and on. So it might be the ball traveling well in this one. Now on to the fourth. Looked like strike 3 to Eddie Rosario. Now later in the at-bat, he's going to take one past the diving Marwin Gonzalez, and it's a leadoff single and another leadoff base runner for the Twins. And that's going to do it for Balazovic. Ron Gardenhire wants to win this ball game, and he is not messing around. He's turned into Daniel Norris in just the fourth inning, and he is going to give him the ball, a 3.6 ERA so far this year through 37 appearances. First batter he faces is Max Kepler. Chopper up the middle. They're not going to get 2, but they do get the lead runner, so now it's 1 away, runner on first, and that's going to bring up Daniel Vogelbach. 0-2 pitch to him is hit into left center field. Walker going to make the grab on the run, and that's the second out. Then it's Josh Donaldson. 1-1 pitch over to first. Gonzalez has it. He's going to step on the bag, so good job by Norris to get him out of the inning and strand that leadoff single. Now we go to the fifth. First batter, Sheldon Neuse. He's going to draw a 4-pitch walk from Smeltzer, and that is going to do it for Smeltzer as they are going to turn to the bullpen now as he goes just 4+ innings, and they're going to turn to Charlie Morton, the veteran righty. We have squared off against this guy several times in this series and had some mixed results, I suppose, but he's coming into the middle of a slugfest in this one, and starting things off is Marwin Gonzalez. He is going deep to right center. That ball playing ping pong in the bleachers up there, and that's the 18th of the year for Gonzalez, a 2-run shot going 407 feet, and that makes it 7-3 Tigers, and they're not done yet. Lev Zaleski with 2 away, taking one into right field for a base hit. And there he goes. He is off and running, and he's going to steal his 48th base of the year, as he is leading the league in that category. But Nico Goodrum going to ground out to first. That's going to end the inning. But 7-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th, thanks to a 2-run shot from Marwin Gonzalez. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Daniel Norris still out there. First batter, Wilmer Defoe, slices one into right. It's going to get down in front of Domingo Santana for a leadoff base runner. Yet again, then it's Byron Buxton. Ground ball to first is a one-hop that Gonzalez sends over to short. So it's a 3-6-3 double play, and it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. Not done yet, though, is Jorge Polanco going to take one past the diving try from Brandon Dixon. And it's a 2-out base runner now, and that's going to bring Luis Arias to the plate. 1-0 pitch to him is a hanging slider. He hits it deep to right, and this ball just keeps carrying, and it is out of here. So it is now 7-5 on the 12th of the year from Arias, a two-out rally here in the 5th. And we now go to the 6th. Brandon Dixon, another base hit as he's taking it through the right side. He's having a heck of a day so far, a couple homers and now a single to his credit. Then it's Bert Kohler. He's going back up the middle for another base hit, and he's got 3 hits on the day, including a home run and a double. And here's Domingo Santana, ground ball to second. All you need to know about this one is the only out they got was at second, so now it's runners on the corners, 1 away for Sheldon Noisy, and he gets a hanging curve, and he crushes this ball. That is way out of here, makes it 10-5 Tigers on the 11th of the year from Noisy. That ball going 439 feet in a hurry, and the Tigers now out in front by 5 as Minnesota keeps trying to get back in this, but the Tigers keep putting on more and more runs, and now they're going to turn to Kenta Maeda out of the bullpen. Another veteran right-hander coming on for the Twins as you see his numbers so far this year, and with 1 away, it's Lawrence Walker. Fly ball into center field. It looks like it might get down, but a diving catch from Buxton for the 2nd out of the inning. That would be it for the Tigers in their half of the 6th. On to the bottom of the 6th. Norris still out there as he gets Vogelbach frozen for the final out of the inning, and he's doing a good job in relief so far outside of that 2-run homer. Now on to the 7th. Leadoff base runner with a base hit into right field, and then it's Wilmer Defoe. He's going to hit a chopper to short. Looks like they're going to get 2 here, but a slow turn, and he's going to beat it out. And that's important because now on the next batter, it's Byron Buxton, and instead of this being a ground ball right at the shortstop, it's a base hit through the hole as they were in double play position, and now it's 1st and 2nd, 1 away. This ball's going into right field, and a runner is going to come around to score and make it 10-6 now. Still just 1 out in the inning, and now they're going to turn to another lefty in Tim Meza as he has struggled lately and now kind of having a down year for the Tigers out of the bullpen with the ERA sitting at 4.53. But he is going to get a swing and strike out of Arias there for the 2nd out. Then it's Mitch Garver. First pitch he throws him is going back up the middle. 1 run will score, and now it is 10-7. 2 outs, and the tying run coming to the plate in the form of Eddie Rosario. 2-2 pitch to him. Ground ball to second. Dixon's going to get the play, and that is going to do it for the Twins. As we go to the 8th, it's the Lions by a field goal over the Vikings here in Minnesota. Brandon Dixon starting things off in the top of the 8th. He's going into the gap for another hit. He is now 4 for 5 and has 2 homers and now a double. Heck of a day for him since being called up from AAA. So like what they're getting from him. And it's Bert Kohler. He's going to draw a walk. So now it's 1st and 2nd. Nobody out. Domingo Santana coming up. He's down on strikes. Nice changeup from Maeda there. Now with 1 away, it's Sheldon Noisy. He's down on strikes. Couldn't catch up with the fastball up in the zone. And the Tigers now going to turn to Michael Brantley with 2 away. And on an 0-2 pitch, he's going to hit a ground ball to short, and they're going to get out of this one. So they had runners on 1st and 2nd, nobody out, but failed to score. Now the Tigers going to turn to the bullpen again. It's the young lefty Dominic Billingsley. He's having a decent year for them with the ERA just shy of 4. First batter is actually with 1 away. It's Daniel Vogelbach. That pitch was away, and he lifts a fly into right center field. And since they were playing him to pull, it is going to get down in the gap. So now it's a runner on 2nd. And then the next batter is going to take one into right field. That was actually a good pitch, and Donaldson just does a nice job going with it, and it's an RBI double. Now the tying run coming to the plate, and it's going to be Arodys Vizcaíno coming out of the pen for the Tigers. Another pitching change as they are going to the big guns now, as he has been very good for them out of the bullpen this year. First batter he faces is Andrew Vaughn. This is a weird play. The ball goes off of Vizcaino's foot. Noisy catches it and then goes and tags Donaldson. Look again. Line drive hits him in the foot. So it's a beautiful kick save from Vizcaino. And on a rebound, Noise a good heads-up play as he's going to come get this. And Donaldson is just toast. He had no chance. Now we go to the ninth. 3-1 pitch to Marwin Gonzalez. He's going deep again. So another home run for the Tigers. And that is number 19 on the season for Marwin Gonzalez. That makes it 11-8. And that will be your score as we go to the ninth now, where Jordan Hicks is going to come on looking for save number 44 on the season. He's got a 2.21 ERA. First batter he faces is Byron Buxton, and he is caught looking at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside corner for the first out. Then it's Arraez with 2 down, hits a ground ball to second. Dixon sends it over to Gonzalez, and that is going to do it for this one. It was a slugfest, but the Tigers pull it out by the score of 11-8 here on the road at Minnesota. And Gardenhire had to pull a bunch of tricks out of his hat in this one. A lot of different guys coming in out of the bullpen, but a huge day from Brandon Dixon as he goes 4 for 6, 2 homers and a double, takes player of the game honors. Daniel Norris gets he gets the win, going 3 1/3. He gave up 4 runs. But he does get the win in this one. Devin Smeltzer, 4 innings, 10 hits, 2 walks, struck out just 1 and gave up 6 earned. And then Davis got the save for the Tigers in this one, or Hicks, excuse me. 17 hits, 5 walks against just 3 strikeouts for the Tigers. And they got homers from Kohler, Noisy, 2 from Gonzalez, and 2 from Dixon. And then just a whole mess of guys coming in out of the bullpen in this one to get the job done collectively. They didn't pitch all that well, but the offense picked them up. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below, and we will see you all next time. Well, that label man said, son, now can you sing a little bit?